Throughout history, civilizations have risen to great heights, showcasing remarkable achievements in art, science, and governance. From the majestic Mayans of Central America, who constructed awe-inspiring pyramids and developed sophisticated mathematical systems, to the advanced Indus Civilization, whose urban centers and drainage system continue to influence our world today. Yet, as history tells us, no society is immune to the forces that can lead to its eventual collapse. We will explore the heights of their power and unravel the complex factors that contributed to their decline and fall. The Maya civilization reached its height of power and cultural sophistication during the period known as the Classic Maya era, which spanned from 250 CE to 900 CE. This period witnessed the flourishing of the Maya civilization in Mesoamerica, encompassing present-day Guatemala, Belize, Honduras, El Salvador, and parts of Mexico. During their peak, the Maya civilization exhibited remarkable advancements in various fields, including architecture, mathematics, astronomy, writing systems, agriculture, and governance. Some key aspects that highlight the height of Maya power include the construction of numerous city-states across the region, characterized by grand ceremonial centers, intricate stone structures, and sprawling urban landscapes. Prominent cities such as Tikal, Palenque, Calakmul, and Copan served as political, religious, and economic hubs. Maya architecture highlighted incredible artisanship and intricate designs. They constructed iconic structures like pyramids, temples, palaces, ball courts, and observatories. These buildings often displayed elaborate carvings, hieroglyphic inscriptions, and stucco decorations, exemplifying the Maya's artistic prowess. The Maya developed a highly sophisticated mathematical system, including the concept of zero, positional notation, and a complex calendar system. Their astronomical knowledge allowed them to accurately predict celestial events, track the movement of planets, and develop intricate calendars. The Maya created one of the few fully developed writing systems in the ancient Americas. Their hieroglyphic script recorded historical events, religious rituals, genealogies, and astronomical observations. Deciphering efforts have provided valuable insights into Maya history and culture. The Maya adapted to diverse landscapes and employed advanced agricultural techniques. They constructed terraces, canals, and reservoirs to manage water resources efficiently. Additionally, they cultivated crops such as maize or corn, beans, squash, and cacao, forming the foundation of their subsistence economy. The Maya engaged in extensive trade networks, facilitating the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultural influences across the region. They traded commodities such as jade, obsidian, textiles, feathers, pottery, and salt. The Indus Civilization, also known as the Harappan Civilization, reached its height of power and influence during the Bronze Age, from 2600 BCE to 1900 BCE. It emerged in the fertile plains of the Indus River Valley, encompassing present-day Pakistan and northwest India. At its peak, the Indus Civilization boasted impressive urban centers, advanced infrastructure, and a thriving economy. The major cities, including Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, highlighted a remarkable level of urban planning, with grid-like street layouts, well-constructed brick buildings, and sophisticated drainage systems. The civilization's economic prosperity was driven by trade. The Indus people engaged in long-distance trade, exporting goods such as textiles, pottery, and precious metals to regions as far as Mesopotamia, or modern-day Iraq and Iran. They had established trade networks and maritime connections with other contemporary civilizations, including the Mesopotamians and the ancient Egyptians. The Indus civilization demonstrated advancements in technology and artisanship. They developed a script known as the Indus script, which is yet to be fully deciphered. The presence of standardized weights and measures suggests a sophisticated system of trade and commerce. The Harappans also produced intricate pottery, jewelry, metalwork, and figurines. Furthermore, society displayed a complex social structure. The cities were organized into well-defined sectors, with residential areas, public buildings, and granaries. The presence of large public baths and a lack of evidence of significant social hierarchy indicate an egalitarian society. The Indus people had centralized political authority to oversee governance and maintain order within the cities. The Vikings, also known as Norsemen, were seafaring warriors and traders from Scandinavia during the Viking Age, which spanned at the height of their power. The Vikings exerted considerable influence across Europe, leaving a lasting impact on the regions they encountered. During this period, the Vikings established extensive trade networks that extended from their homelands in present-day Norway, Sweden, and Denmark to distant lands such as the British Isles, continental Europe, the Baltic region, and even as far as North Africa and the Middle East. Their advanced shipbuilding techniques, including the iconic longships, enabled them to navigate the open seas and rivers, making trade and exploration possible. The Vikings' military prowess and raiding expeditions are often synonymous with their historical reputation. They conducted raids on coastal towns and monasteries, striking fear into the hearts of those who fell victim to their swift and unexpected attacks. The Vikings' successful raids were driven by their exceptional maritime skills, knowledge of navigational routes, and proficiency in combat. In addition to their martial activities, the Vikings were also skilled traders and craftsmen. They engaged in commerce, establishing trading posts and settlements in regions they encountered during their voyages. Their trading networks allowed them to acquire valuable goods such as furs, timber, slaves, and precious metals, which they exchanged for other commodities. The Viking Age also witnessed significant cultural and artistic achievements. The Vikings developed a unique Norse mythology, which influenced their religious beliefs, rituals, and sagas. Their seafaring adventures and exploration expanded their knowledge of the world, leading to cultural exchanges and the assimilation of diverse influences into their own society. Furthermore, the Vikings left a lasting impact on the territories they settled. They established enduring settlements in places like Iceland, the Faroe Islands, Greenland, and even ventured as far as Newfoundland in North America. These settlements, along with their subsequent interactions with indigenous populations, illustrate the far-reaching extent of Viking exploration and colonization. Environmental challenges played a significant role in the decline of these civilizations. The Indus Civilization faced problems such as changes in river courses and the drying up of water sources. The Vikings struggled with declining agricultural productivity due to cooling temperatures and soil erosion. The Maya civilization experienced agricultural issues related to deforestation, soil degradation, and unsustainable farming practices. Overexploitation and depletion of natural resources played a role in the decline of these civilizations. The Indus civilization is believed to have suffered from a gradual decline in access to water and fertile land, potentially due to overuse and mismanagement. The Vikings faced resource scarcity and struggled with limited agricultural land and dwindling timber resources. The Maya civilization depleted forests and exhausted soil, leading to agricultural collapse and diminished resources. Climate change has been implicated in the declines of these civilizations. The Indus civilization experienced shifts in monsoon patterns and a drying climate. The Vikings faced a period of cooling temperatures known as the Little Ice Age, which affected agriculture and trade. The Maya civilization saw prolonged periods of drought, which had devastating effects on their agricultural systems and water supply. Socio-political factors such as social unrest, political instability, and resource competition were present in the declines of these civilizations. The Indus civilization is believed to have experienced social and political disruptions related to resource scarcity and environmental stress. The Vikings faced internal conflicts and external pressures from other societies. The Maya civilization saw political fragmentation and societal unrest, potentially aggravated by resource competition and ecological stress. Disruption of trade networks and economic systems played a role in the declines of these civilizations. The Indus civilization's decline coincided with the disruption of long-distance trade routes. The Vikings faced diminishing opportunities for trade and raiding due to changing political dynamics and the closing of trade routes. The Maya civilization saw a decline in long-distance trade, potentially affecting their economy and access to essential resources. So what does this mean for the future of our society? It is impossible to overestimate how important ancient civilizations like the Maya, Indus, and Vikings were to the development of contemporary society. These civilizations have had a lasting influence on many facets of our modern culture. Despite their final downfall and demise, we may learn important lessons from them that help us better grasp the present global difficulties we face and help to sculpt our future by looking at their accomplishments, errors, and causes that contributed to their decline. These civilizations' demise from resource depletion should serve as a lesson for our contemporary culture. The mishandling of water resources by the Indus Civilization, the overexploitation of agricultural land and wood by the Vikings, and the unsustainable farming methods and deforestation of the Maya all serve to emphasize the significance of sustainable resource management. The concerns of resource shortage, climate change, and environmental degradation still exist today. We can create sustainable practices to maintain the long-term health of our ecosystems and lessen the effects of climate change by learning from the errors of these ancient civilizations. The Maya and Indus civilizations are renowned for having well-designed cities and innovative infrastructure. Their proficiency in urban planning was evident in the grid-like street designs, drainage systems, and effective utilization of available space. The lessons from these ancient civilizations can help us create sustainable, resilient, and habitable cities in the present world where urbanization is fast growing. We can solve current urban difficulties like overpopulation, pollution, and inadequate infrastructure by embracing their ideas of effective resource management, disaster readiness, and community-centric design. Scientific and technological advances were accomplished by the Maya and Indus civilizations, who made significant strides in astronomy, engineering, building, and writing systems. The Maya established the groundwork for modern mathematics and timekeeping with their understanding of zero, positional notation, and their intricate calendar system. Linguists and archaeologists continued to face difficulties while attempting to understand the Indus script. Despite this progress, we may understand the value of creativity, curiosity, and multidisciplinary methods in furthering our own scientific understanding and technology development by looking at their scientific and technical accomplishments. The Vikings were well known for their wide trading networks and cross-cultural connections. Their explorations and colonies facilitated the transfer of products, concepts, and cultural influences between various geographical areas. Understanding the significance of cultural interchange, tolerance, and variety is essential in our increasingly linked and globalized society. The experiences of the Vikings may serve as an inspiration for us to embrace multiculturalism, accept many viewpoints, and value the richness that variety offers to our cultures. These ancient civilizations showed resilience and adaptation in the face of a variety of difficulties, such as environmental changes, social instability, and resource shortages. The Maya and Indus civilizations used novel agricultural methods to support their people while adapting to a variety of environments. The versatility of the Vikings was evidenced by their ability to explore uncharted waterways and found colonies in hostile regions. The adaptation and resilience displayed by these ancient civilizations can serve as an inspiration for developing resilient societies and discovering innovative solutions to contemporary problems like climate change, political instability, and socioeconomic inequities. The growth and collapse of great civilizations teach us important lessons about leadership and government. The political disintegration of the Maya, the possible social and political upheavals of the Indus civilization, and the internal strife of the Vikings all emphasize the value of competent leadership, cohesive society, and stable government. We may learn from the achievements and failures of these ancient civilizations' governance systems and decision-making processes to inspire contemporary governance models and policies. Putting all of this together, the ancient civilizations of the Maya, Indus, and Vikings offer us profound lessons that resonate with our modern challenges and aspirations. From these civilizations, we learn the importance of sustainable resource management as their decline resulted from the depletion and mismanagement of vital resources. Their examples urge us to prioritize sustainable practices and stewardship of our environment to mitigate climate change and ensure a prosperous future. Moreover, the urban planning and infrastructure expertise demonstrated by the Maya and Indus civilizations provide valuable insights into creating resilient and livable cities amidst rapid urbanization and population growth. By embracing their principles of effective resource management, disaster readiness, and community-centric design, we can address contemporary urban issues and build sustainable habitats. The scientific and technological advancements achieved by these ancient civilizations, particularly in mathematics, astronomy, and engineering, inspire us to nurture curiosity, multidisciplinary collaboration, and innovative thinking in our pursuit of scientific understanding and technological progress. Additionally, the Vikings' wide-ranging trade networks and cultural exchanges remind us of the richness that diversity brings to our societies, urging us to embrace multiculturalism and foster global connections. Lastly, the resilience and adaptability displayed by these civilizations teach us the importance of adapting to changing circumstances, nurturing resilience, and fostering effective leadership and governance for societal stability and progress. Overall, the legacy of these ancient civilizations serves as a timeless guide for shaping a sustainable sustainable, inclusive, and prosperous future.